Hello, I'm Leonard Nimoy. Without question, the most important event of 1941 was the Japanese surprise attack on Pearl Harbor. Overnight, the European war became global, and the U.S. jumped in with all its might. Still, 1941 was not all gloom and doom. Baseball giant Joe DiMaggio broke the record by hitting safely in 56 consecutive games. The classic film Citizen Kane was released, and a grown-up Judy Garland got herself married. All that, and then some, in the 1941 episode of Our 20th Century.
Assembled Congress hears the President and his promise to all people fighting aggression.
We shall send you in ever-increasing numbers, ships, planes, tanks, guns. That is our purpose and our pledge.
And the President's words meant action as billions of dollars worth of goods start to flow to embattled England and other allied countries. America became the arsenal of democracy. We're in the war now, but all through 1941, we were in there on the side of democracy. Unprecedented in the annals of the United States was the inauguration of Mr. Roosevelt to his third term. He took office to face the most critical period of our nation's history. During the year up to the day we entered the war, sabotage and strikes were rife in the country. Some acts were proven deliberate, some were not, but thousands upon thousands of man-hours were lost. Under international law, the United States seized Axis ships in our ports. This was to prevent the sabotage of these vessels. It took the war to unite our people, to unite capital and labor. Strikes flared again and again throughout the nation, accompanied by violence and bloodshed. But now, scenes such as these are a thing of the past, for this nation will make a supreme effort to back our armed forces with the weapons they need. This is everybody's war. We're all in this war for victory.
Hey, look. They're all buying them. That's yours, huh? Hey, there's another one. Lucky.
They're certainly worth buying, boys.
So you got any left?
Oh,
sure.
Yeah.
1 defense bond and 3 10-cent defense stamps.
Hey, Abby, what are the stamps for?
For defense.
You mean you put the stamps on defense, and to whom do you mail defense?
No, your name, please.
But Adam,
Costello's mine.
you don't understand. These stamps are for defense. You see, when you buy a defense stamp or a defense bond, you're saving your money by lending it to Uncle Sam. See, Uncle Sam needs that money to build ships and planes, tanks.
And what?
Tanks.
You're welcome.
For what?
For giving me such wonderful advice.
Oh, sure.
I want to help my Uncle Sam.
Well, you should.
And I also want to help myself.
Well,
therefore, I'm going to buy plenty of those defense bonds and stamps.
That's the boy.
And you, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to help your Uncle Sam, I hope you do the same. Sure. Thank you.
The DiMaggio brothers, Joe and Dominic, seem to be serious about spring training. And you can just wager that baseball is behind it all. There have been rumors that they weren't training. But what do you think about that now? A few days of this, and both boys will be in top form. Dominic for the Boston Red Sox and Joe for the Yanks, when he and the powers that be agree on financial matters. Right now, however, Brother Tom says, keep working, and he means it. Gosh, the way some fellas exercise makes me feel tired all over. Baseball's Hank Greenberg bows out. The colorful Detroit outfielder, one of baseball's highest-paid stars, says farewell to the Tigers and his host of fans by chalking up 2 home runs in his last game against the New York Yankees. No, sir, Hank doesn't disappoint his rooters today. Uncle Sam is going to be the great slugger's boss for another year or so. Quitting baseball for a year may mean it's quits for all time, but Hank is taking it like a real trooper. So it's goodbye, baseball, and hello, Uncle Sam. Goodbye, 50 grand a year. Hello, $21 a month.
British imperial forces swept through Libya once, but were forced back after smashing Italian armies there. Then came the heroic defense of Tobruk against overwhelming odds. Empire forces held out for 9 months at Tobruk, waiting the time, not far distant, when Britain's second offensive begins. Equipped with American-made tanks and planes, British troops are waging a campaign of annihilation to wipe out the Axis armies. Victory here will bolster the entire Allied position in the Middle East and may thwart any Axis thrust across Spain and down the coast of Africa. Time is of essence in Africa. The greatest double cross in history. Jap envoys talk peace in Washington. Jap planes, without warning, bring war to America. Our great Pacific outpost in the Hawaiian Islands is ruthlessly bombed as Japan's perfidious declaration of war. Death and destruction unleashed on a nation at peace. On that fateful Sunday morning when this country was extending a friendly hand of conciliation and peace. The treacherous attacks brought death to almost 3,000 American soldiers, sailors, and civilians. Our loss in warships and planes was high, but overnight this nation was united in an all-out determination to avenge the hideous assault on American lives and property. Our battle cry is, "Remember Pearl Harbor." The President's signature speeds our total defense, energies, and resources to all-out victory. The evil mastermind of aggression is forced into the open. The world's #1 arsonist and killer declares the war on the United States, and his stooges applaud. The vociferous junior partner in crime follows suit. Now practically the entire world is joined in a horrible war.